I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, King Philip, and welcome back to this week's edition of KPSN. Our undefeated girls soccer team traveled to Attleboro Tuesday to take on the Blue Bombardiers. Not only did the girls win the game 4-1, they also clinched the #1 spot in the Hawk, making them 2019 champs. They were well prepared for the win and ready to celebrate after the game.
It was really exciting, exhilarating. When we got back, the parents had a cake for us and everything, and they also surprised us. It's really like big step in what we want to accomplish this year, but focus is on state, so we'll see what happens.
I think everyone on the team just works so hard together and for each other, and we play as a team, no individual play. We're always working for each other and making sure we're playing our best.
We were recently ranked 5th in the nation and #1 in the state, and so these are obviously really rewarding statistics, and it kind of gives us more confidence in the games and shows how much work we put into it. So we just need to keep up the work and hopefully make a good run in playoffs.
It's really exciting. It's really exciting to see that stat, but we want to stay focused and take it game by game. That's what Gary's always tell us, is wait for the next game, and we want to make sure that we're striving for the even playoffs, winning each game and wanting to do well so we can actually make it to states and be victorious throughout the whole season, not just in one instance.
This week we got ranked #1 in the state, which was really exciting for us, but for now we try not to think about it that much and just stay focused on the season. We still have all of playoffs, and you want to be #1 at the end. It's the most important thing.
So I think our team just needs to keep up the hard work. We bring it every day at practice, and I think if we just keep all working together and showing up every day fully committed, that we'll have a really good playoff run.
The King Philip Warrior volleyball team faced Attleboro on Monday and took some time to celebrate their seniors. It was the class of 2020's last regular season home game, and they finished out their tenure in the best way possible, with a 3-0 shutout against the Bombardiers. Catherine Waldeck had her serving debut at the varsity level, contributing 2 aces as well as 4 kills. Krista Massey and Kylie Sullivan had a major impact with 3 aces each, and Allison Hitchin contributed 5 aces and 4 digs. Come support the Warriors as they will attempt to hold on to their #1 position in the Hawk at their game against OA tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
We have Mansfield and Oliver Ames next, and they're both really, really good teams, and they're really scrappy, and we've been preparing a lot on, we know they tip a lot and things like that, so we've been practicing covering behind the block and making sure that we pick up all the garbage stuff that they throw over. We're doing really, really well right now, and I think we're fit to have a home tournament game, which is going to be really, really, really fun to have our home court for the beginning of the tournament, and we're doing really well, and we're really excited to just see how far we can go, because I think we have a lot of potential to go really far.
Our Warriors golf team has officially wrapped up their season with a state meet. Here's KPSN's Tim Hartwell with more.
As the golf season comes to a close, our Warriors finished the season with a 10-5 record. Last Thursday, the team was well represented at Blue Hills Country Club for the Hockomock Championships. Senior Nate Eiley and Kayla Schuberth, along with sophomore Mikey Matheson, competed in this round representing our school. It was not a good day for golf, as temperatures were around 50 degrees and winds gusting over 30 miles per hour. These conditions made it incredibly challenging to play well. The team ended up placing 6th in the tournament, which is a great improvement from last season.
The weather for Hawks was crazy. It was windy. It was probably about 40 degrees with 50-mile-an-hour wind. I almost got knocked over a few times. So it was definitely tough. You had to keep the ball low. So it was a different swinging technique for a lot of the players. But I actually played well that day.
The league was actually really strong this year, but it's definitely our team this year was probably the strongest it's been since I've been here. So we had a lot of kids contribute this year too. We had really strong senior core with Kayla Schuberth, Jack Castry, and Ray Mullen.
Our team had a lot of depth this year. We had a lot of great players. We had a tough schedule. We had a lot of good teams that we faced. We finished technically 9 wins, 4 losses, but our last match, there was actually, Sharon was there too, so it wasn't an official match against them, but we beat them, so we consider ourselves 10-5. but it was a really good season. We had some, tough matches where we couldn't really all come together, and then we had some good matches where we were all, we all played strong and came together to get the win.
After a tough season a year ago, the boys soccer team clinched a playoff spot. First-year head coach Mike O'Neill has done a great job filling in the holes after losing 11 seniors last year. Many first-year varsity players have stepped up, including juniors Ty Kelleher and Connor O'Neill. The boys will travel to Mansfield to take on the 4th place Hornets tonight at 6 o'clock.
I'm here with Ty Kelleher. How you doing?
Pretty good.
How has it been adjusting for the soccer team this year to new coach, Coach O'Neill?
Pretty good. He set us up in a couple of different formations and our team's adjusted accordingly, and we've been able to clinch 7 dubs this season.
Do you think your success in the regular season will translate to the playoffs?
Most likely if we end the season strong, but we have to make sure that we win the last couple games just to bring that momentum through the playoffs.
As our Warrior football team prepares to take the field for tomorrow night's game against Oliver Ames, they are preparing for their annual Faculty Appreciation event, where the players get to honor one of their favorite teachers. We asked a few of our boys about their picks.
I chose Miss Frey for teacher appreciation. I had her freshman, sophomore, and junior year. She's the hardest working teacher in the school, and I just wanted to show her I appreciated her.
I chose Miss Greenleaf because she made me love sports broadcasting and the whole TV thing. She's been really great every year I've had her, and her class is just super fun.
I chose Coach Anderson because he's been a coach of mine for the past 4 years, and I had him in health class, and I really enjoyed having him in class. And as a coach, he's a good guy, and I just want to show my appreciation for him through choosing him to be my teacher.
I chose Dr. Mobley because she's helped me a lot in the college process, and she's always been there if I need someone to talk to.
I chose Mrs. Fernandez because she's a very good teacher, always keeps it positive and always motivating me to get smarter and smarter every day.
And I chose Mr. Glevicki because he's always been a great teacher and he cares about the students and he's fun to be around.
I picked Miss Wilder because she's been my homeroom teacher for the past 4 years of my high school career. And I also had her sophomore year, so it'll be nice to walk out with her.
We have some great news to pass along. Also attending the Faculty Appreciation event tomorrow night will be the one and only Nolan Gunning. Nolan, we are all proud of you for facing all you have had to with such courage, and are looking forward to seeing you back on the field. Our cross-country teams will launch into their postseason schedule this weekend at the Hawk League meet at the Rentham Development Center on Saturday. Both girls and boys teams plan to stick to the agenda and come out with fast times and top finishes.
Well, last week we had 2 meets. We had one against OA, which was kind of disappointing. We were hoping to get the win, but they really matched up well against us. And then we had the Twilight meet, which I think really went well. We had a lot of people run good PRs, and we're having a lot of faster times, so it was good to get that course in last week.
We're like a family, and we all have each other's backs, which is really good. And I feel like we're all gonna run our best races and hopefully PR on Saturday.
Well, historically, we do really good in the bigger meets. We tend to do great at our course in Rentham. We're hoping to keep that up and have another great race and to kind of beat the odds against us right now.
We've all been making really good improvements, and I think that's going to help us in our league meet.
Well, we've unfortunately had a lot of injuries this year and had to deal with a lot of that adversity and stuff, but we're a really close team. We're all like brothers, and we stick up for each other, and we're definitely gonna race for each other and race for the people that aren't able to continue this season.
The New England Patriots took down the Jets once again on Monday night. Now that they have added Mohamed Sanu to their roster this week, fans are wondering, can anybody beat the Pats this year?
The New England Patriots remain undefeated, standing at 7-0 as we hit the midway point of the season. They are looking to make their 4th Super Bowl appearance in a row and would be only the 2nd team to do it since the 1990-93 Buffalo Bills. Their defense continues to dominate, having only allowed 3 touchdowns so far this season. And offensively, Belichick continues to sharpen his army with the addition of Mohamed Sanu this week. There will be yet another weapon in Tom Brady's arsenal, and we are left to ponder. Can any team beat the Patriots?
I think the Patriots are going to go undefeated this year, yeah.
How do you think the Patriots are going to do this season?
Probably going to do okay.
I think it's going to be redemption from 2007 when we went 18-1 and lost in the Super Bowl.
I think Pats will definitely keep going, keep doing what they're doing, stay undefeated. I think they're going to do amazing this season. And honestly, I think we're bound for our 7th Super Bowl.
They're definitely going to go undefeated. There's no team that can beat them. Super Bowl champs for sure. There's no one that can beat them. The defense is just too good.
I think that the Patriots will go undefeated this year. Perfect season. I think that the Belichick-Brady Edelman triumvirate is going to go undefeated this year.
The 2-4 Browns will travel to Foxborough for this Sunday's matchup, and it's no surprise that the Patriots are heavily favored. As long as this team stays relatively healthy, they have a real chance at having a perfect season. Certainly one that will keep fans fully engaged in the quest for a trip to the Super Bowl.
Our Boston Celtics kicked off their 2019-2020 season last night against the 76ers in Philly. Here's Sammy Benretta with some predictions.
The Boston Celtics are looking to turn the page on what was a disappointing last season. With the additions of Kemba Walker and the incoming rookies, the Celtics look to have a successful season. With Jaylen Brown recently signing a 4-year, $115 million contract extension, he's looking to show that he is worth every dime. We asked people around KP their opinions on how the season will go.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be a pretty good contender in the East. They're probably going to finish 4th.
How do you think they'll do in the playoffs?
They're probably going to have a pretty good playoff run, probably lose in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Who do you think their best player will be throughout the year?
I think rookie Carson Edwards is going to be a very good key component for the Celtics. I don't really think Kemba is going to step up this season, and Carson Edwards is going to take over the team.
I'm here with Mr. Dow. How do you think the Celtics will do this upcoming season?
NBA championship? No, I think they're going to make the finals. They'll make the finals. I like them over the Bucks. Even though the Bucks have the best player in the NBA, I don't think he has enough around him. I don't think Philly is that great. I think they'll probably be there in the end with the Celtics, maybe in the Eastern Conference. But I don't understand how having Al Horford makes you an instant contender. It didn't do that for us. So I don't know how that's going to do that to Philly. They also don't have a shooter. So I like the Celtics in the NBA Finals. Unfortunately, once they get there, I just don't think they stand a chance to the Lakers, the Clippers, the Rockets, whoever's there. So I like them. They're going to go further this year than they did last year.
Who do you think will be the most consistent player for them this season?
Tatum. I think he's going to have an amazing year. I think Brown got a bunch of money. Not sure totally deserving of 110, 118. I think Tatum is going to be a breakout star this year. He has all the gifts, all the talents. He's going to be amazing.
How do you think Kemba's going to fit with this team?
Beautifully. I think he's the exact leader that Brad Stevens wants to run the offense. It's not about him. He'll kind of dish. He'll take his shots when he can. And I think he'll be a calming presence in the locker room as opposed to last year, which was just didn't have the right feel. Even when they won, it didn't feel like they were winning.
Thank you.
That's it for this week, KP. We'll catch you on the flip side next Thursday.